back with a new video showing off another piece of my collection. I just got it in the month of May. This is a Foremost model 2035. They were manufactured by Marlin, I believe, in the 70s. I think when they were manufactured by Marlin, under the Marlin name, they were either models 20 or 25. It's a 22 short and long bolt action rifle. It has a walnut stock. I would say it's about a 20-inch barrel, and I see a plastic trigger guard. When I got this rifle, it didn't have a magazine. I went online on Gunbroker, and I found magazines that are discontinued, but other people still carry them and sell them. This magazine will fit a model 80, 780, model 20, and model 25 under the Marlin name. Now, this particular rifle, because it says Foremost, if you look on Gunbroker and look for a rifle under the name J.C. Higgins Model 80, I believe it's the same rifle, and the same magazines will fit. 7-round box magazine. There's a button at the bottom that operates a little latch that will disconnect the magazine from the receiver. It takes a bit of work to get it in, but there you go. And I haven't had any problems with extraction or loading shells into the chamber. Let's see what else. It has grooves on top of the receiver for scope installation. I may put a scope on it someday. It has regular rifle sights. It has a drift on the rear sight. You can use a punch and a hammer to drift it for windage. And there's also a little ladder that you move the sight up and move these wedges up on various notches, and it will adjust for windage. It will adjust for elevation. But when I last time I shot it, I didn't really use it for any far distance shooting, so I kept it at the lowest setting. Takedown of this rifle is relatively simple. Make sure your safety is in the fire position. You pull the trigger back all the way. So the gun just went off there. Pull the trigger back all the way. Slide your bolt up and slide it all the way out. When I first got this gun, it had a pretty rough-looking bolt. I took it out and took the wire wheel to it, and was able to polish it up and get out a lot of the rust. And it shines and operates, very smoothly inside the action. To install it, you just want to make sure that the cutout the little square cutout is facing up, and you slide the bolt back in, holding the trigger down, and just push it in. And there you go. And when I first got it, it belonged to an uncle of mine who had died a few years ago, and it was in pretty rough shape. I mean, there was some rust on the barrel. I don't know if you can tell, but some of the bluing is off on the front of the barrel. It's just from rust. It has been oiled a long time, so I may reblue it. I may choose to reblue it someday. I want to put a sling on this rifle so I can carry it outside when I do some plinking. I don't have to worry about constantly holding this rifle. And let's see what else. The trigger, the springs within the trigger were pretty bent. I disassembled the trigger components and just straightened up the springs, and it works. It operates fine now. I just need some TLC and a little CLP. That helps a lot too with preserving the metal on surfaces. But that's the rifle, Foremost 2035. My name is Edward Jones, and thank you for watching my video.